Hello, you are watching Low Ink September 2020, and the commentator for the first 3 rounds are Van Talks and
Kyo, the German crew is back at it again. You are watching Low Ink, and we are striking right in the first round out of 6 Swiss rounds. Before us, there is team the Deep Fried Octolings against Shrimp Chips. Well, can you, Ventox, I don't know. To be fairly honest, I don't know either of the teams. I may have seen some persons playing for them, but can you maybe tell a little bit more, or are you?
I'm the same like you are. I don't know any one of them. The only thing I know is that some of them are playing a lot of ranked, and I don't know others about them.
Yeah, I've seen them in solo queue also before, but that's way too inaccurate to give you more information on the team's performance. Then again, it's just day one, the first round, so we're both kind of like excited kids waiting for their food. Speaking of which, I didn't have food either. Well, we are going into the first game of the day, and before we see the game before we actually go into the game, we might announce that we still have that we have a sticker giveaway after each round. Just type in > giveaway, and then you're in. And you might stick around for the entire stream, because after round 6 there will be a $60 Nintendo eShop giveaway too.
Yeah.
So what do we have here? We have double armor on Shrimp Ship's side with the Dynamo and the Junior. So they're gonna play very, not meta-like, but aggressive too. And an Octobosh, a Kenza Octobosh with the stamp. Maybe in New Albacore Hotel, which we are playing right now, it's quite powerful if you can handle that. Of course, if you go from terrace down to the basket, you could do some damage with the stamp. But New Albacore is so it's really much map control you have to do, but it looks like the Deep Fried Octolings are doing a great job right there. I still have to warm up my English right now. Nonetheless, 10 points left for the Deep Fried Octolings. Oh, yeah, I have Shrimp Chips. Does this? Oh my God! We already have a KO.
Okay. Quick KO in round 1. Wow.
That was quick for sure.
We don't see that often.
Although, who played double armor? Was that Shrimp Chips? Yes, right?
Both teams played double
Both
armor.
teams played.
Yeah,
that's right. The Hunter was on there too. Oh my God, I didn't notice. But nonetheless, game 1 goes to the Deep Fried Octolings in a quick manner right now. And now we are going to Waymaker. Oh, Waymaker Inkblot! Woo! I'm excited for this match. It's really let's go! What? God damn it! Why am I banned? Why am I banned from Low Ink? I want to play that map right now.
I mean, I'm not playing too. Until round 4.
Inkblot Art Academy, and I'm not playing. I'm so mad right now. Nonetheless, Inkblot Art Academy, it's really a nice map where you can do so much as a Rainmaker carrier. You can clutch out and juke out so much. You cannot even believe it, because and right because of that, Inkblot Art Academy and Manta Maria are actually my favorite maps in Rainmaker. It's really my pulse just went from 70 to 300. That's so insane.
Over 9,000.
nonetheless, we are going to wait for both teams to lock in. 35 seconds left. Shrimp ships still have to look for some weapons. Deep Fried Octolings already ready. Oh, let's go, Waymaker. Let's see
what's going on here.
Let's see what we're going to see. Maybe if the Deep Fried Octolings are going to show that domination in Waymaker 2, it might be very quick, because Waymaker goes a tiny bit faster than Splatzones, in my opinion, because 1-2 wipes and it could be all over. So you have to be concentrated the entire game in Waymaker if you want to win this game.
And don't forget, watch the Rainmaker, because if someone's sneaking in, he even get a KO.
Oh yeah, I can sing a lullaby about that. Alrighty, we have some changes. Oh yeah, Deep Fried Octolings decreased their armor to 1 now. What are bringing up an Octoshot?
Yeah, and Shrimp Chips changed to a K-Pro.
Oh yeah, that's a change too. K-Pro, to be fairly honest, I don't know about the weapon in Waymaker though. I mean, it could serve as an overtime killer, but to be fairly honest with you, I don't want to play K-Pro on Waymaker, because you can't be that aggressive. You have to be as a frontline. But sometimes it really does the job. And Deep Fried Octolings with the first Waymaker push right now. They're going to try to push over the choke, but they still have to go through the wall because it's getting watched all the time. But now the Octoshot getting the splat, and now is going to loosen up the defense of the Shrimp Chips.
Oh, nice double teaming off the side of Deep Fried Octolings here.
Oh my god, we can already see the ink mines right before the base, right before the goal actually. The Waymaker has been stopped at 57 points, and Shrimp Ships now has to push farther. Maybe wall does suffice, because they pushed it over choke, and now they have the Waymaker. Let's see if they can overtop that 57 points. Stingray coming out from Mesh. The Waymaker is stopped again at neutral.
Yeah, and Deep Fried Octolings all in mid again. They're looking for a push, it seems like.
Yeah, they have to build up a situation right now, because they might have mid, but the base is still in favor of Shrimp Ships, and now they're going to make their second push, but the Waymaker is stopped from I think it was the Haidu who stopped it there. Nice work from there. And now Mesh, is Mesh trying to pick up the Waymaker or not? Getting the second push, but the Hydro gets picked by the Octoshot. That might be a chance now, and they're gonna push it up now. Mesh with the Waymaker gets it through. 21 points now for the Deep Fried Octolings. Now Shrimp Ships really have to get big points if they want to stay in that game. Okay, we have to remember it is a play all 3, because it's Squids and not a best of 3. But nonetheless, that are 3 points for each set win. That can be crucial for the tiebreak. And we always see that also in Lowing, where the tiebreak is really that minimal that can actually decide Gamma and Beta and Alpha brackets. So you really have to play 100%. Even if you lost, you have to play 100% in order to maybe still make it to Alpha bracket. Traded off. The CDS and the GamePro, the both MPUs are down already. The Junior tries to pick up the Waymaker but fails. And Mesh with the Heroes, Flatling. They're keeping mid pretty darn well. They still have map control.
Yeah, it seems like that the both are trying to be really defensive here.
And what? Oh no! The Brush got the pick on the Waymaker. Now it's a 4v1. It's a 4v1 situation. That could actually be a good push for Shrimp Ships right now. If they're gonna do it, but they have to beat up 21. They have to beat up 21. Oh, they're going to pick it! Oh, no, it wasn't the Waymaker. I already thought, why isn't the counter moving up? But it wasn't the Waymaker who pushed up pretty darn far. But it's the counter wipe. It's the counter wipe for Deep Fried Octolings, and now they're gonna secure the mid. They lost before, 10 seconds left on the clock now. And it really looks like Deep Fried Octolings just want to drive that game home. Waymaker pop is contested, good enough for Deep Fried Octolings to take game 2.
Yeah. Nice work from both teams here, but Deep Fried Octolings won again. This is a 2-0 for Deep Fried Octolings.
I think Shrimp Ships really had a great opportunity after that 4v1 situation to really go on a strike and push that much further, but in the end Deep Fried Octolings with a great defense, with a great revival, which secures them not round 2 but game 2, and of course secures round 1. But nonetheless, now we're going to get into game 3, Clamblets on Mako Mart. Another great map emote combination which makes me more mad that I'm banned from lowing. Oh, that's so good. That are great maps, but actually the maps has been revisioned. It's a new map pool for this month actually. There are more different maps now in Lowing this month, and for example, I think Port Mackerel got banned entirely from the map pool. To be fairly honest.
Oh no! My favorite map got banned.
Port Mackerel?
Let me spam my Stingray. Don't forget that I'm a backline main.
Are you drunk or something? Who voluntarily plays for in Port Mackerel?
Charger mains and heavy Splatling main. And CJS main. Because Stingray, and Stingray.
Oh, of course, why do I ask? Nonetheless, we have Clamblets on Mako Mart. And Deep Fried Octolings now leading 2-0. Now it is for Shrimp Ships to secure at least 1 point that can be crucial for the tiebreak. Let's see how they are going to do, and they're bringing up a Nautilus on both sides, but different variations.
This is really interesting. A baller and an inkjet one, both in one match. This is really rare to see.
Who's the better Nautilus? That will be determined now. But nonetheless, what was a good double splat against an Ink Armor 2. And that was a great start now for Shrimp Ships. Maybe they're going to drive home that Clamblets game. I really would give them that if they win the first game. Oh, they got wiped! Wiped this instant!
Oh yeah, I guess they should have got more pills before pushing. They had 2 power clamps, but all of the enemies were alive, so it was... Yeah, not really, but it was assured that they get wiped there.
Mesh is incoming, 2 jumps on the basket, both balls are crashing in, the Booyah Bomb comes a bit late. And Mesh passing some clamps in, Majesty is going to kill those 2 squibs right there. But nonetheless, it's the lead, and 54 points for Deep Fried Octolings on that point.
Yeah. Still, both teams try to get pushes, I guess. And 13 clams on the side of shrimp ships there. And oh, nice pick by the Nautilus.
Ooh, is Smash going to get some more? The Booyah Bomb was thrown in mid for self-defense, but still got picked by deep fried Octolings right there. Warp gets picked one shots from Mesh at this point, and now Mesh with another splash. And now that is the chance now for
oh. This is a really good push. I mean, they nearly got their cooldown away. Just because of the push with Baller and Bubbles.
Yeah, Baller and Bubbles, I think it would be more points than 20 in this point. Nonetheless, Korea is back up now for the Shrimp ships, and they have another Pity Clan to score.
Pick.
Warp with a good pick, Majesty now gets picked by Bolt, which watched out pretty darn well, and the direct for Warp there!
Oh, nice work!
Booyah Bomb flies in, the Pity Clam has been picked, and it comes too late! Oh, Majesty jumping in, now on gets picked, and the Pity Clam lying under the basket of the deep fried Octolings and will be destroyed now, and now they have the Pity Clam. Oh, that's so unfortunate! That's so unfortunate for shrimp ships like that.
Yeah, they should have got it, but they still... I don't know how, but they got picked that easy.
Another push getting prepared. Good Apple with the sneak in. It gets past that defense from Shrimp ships and is going for deep fried Octolings there, but nonetheless only 20 points, so 10 points cooldown. Nonetheless, still lead, but in Clamblets, everything, literally everything can happen
in one push.
Yep.
Because if you don't watch out, you can still easily get KO'd in one push.
Yeah, we all have seen that countless of times in Clamblets. The last push. Oh, Mesh gets this still scores! Oh, that was close though. Nice defense though for the deep shrimp. Oh, that's a 4v1 now. That's a 4v1 situation. Plus they're getting 2 clams now, with 1 normal clam and a Pity Clam, but nonetheless deep fried Octolings with the defense there. Majesty getting a pick off of it. And you really do look. Shrimp ships really wants to get the push. Wop still again. That's what I meant in Clamblets. Everything. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Pop has to score. Pop has doesn't make it though. And that is what I meant. That is what I meant the entire time. In Clamblets, everything can happen. You have to calculate everything. You have to expect everything.
Yeah.
It is really
nice double by Apple.
It's too late though.
This is 2-1.
Shrimp ships gets the game. Oh my god, Clamblets MVP. Oh my god.
Oh, that was a pretty intense match.
But if we can look at the kill counts right there, it really was at the favor of the deep fried Octolings. But that does show that kills is not everything, it's the objective that matters. And we have seen that in the last push, which was pretty darn good from Shrimp ships right there. Getting 2 super clams, striking them in, and punishes them for being too late on that overtime push with a good defense. That was really insane and a great game from Shrimp ships. But nonetheless, the deep fried Octolings driving home the first W set in low ink, and are going to play in round 2 against a similar team, which also has a win in their pocket.
But don't forget to write giveaway in the chat, because we are still giving away some low ink IPL stickers.
Yep, we're going to do a giveaway after each round, except for round 6 there will be a $60 eShop giveaway. So stick around while you can, literally. Me and Vantox are going to have a little tea break, and you are watching OwO Inc.
what a flip of the script this would be for OwO to get this win here. As they get another pick, Kami getting a splashdown. The splashdown buff we got several months ago coming in clutch right there. As Kami's just going off right now. But it's not going to result in a KO, but still damage done for OwO. Favorable to them than the last tower control game was.
Especially on Sturgeon Shipyard. The game gets much faster, but Drift with the flank and gets the job done. Not quite, but still a good job with the ANZAP. Wow, with
one more clam in here, it's over. I don't know where the forge is, but now a power clam is formed. Even though they do get lead, they need to play defense now, because if they pop the basket, all they gotta do is throw in one clam, and Edgar was in position. I don't think a jump came in, and with two players coming down, they're not gonna have enough time to get they're not gonna have enough time to get up there. So
like last chance. Oh, that was big. Three. Bravo to the forge there. That was a great bubble, great clear. Look at all these clams go in. That could be it.
This might be it. Zandy's coming in. They do have those quick weapons, and that'll do it.
Oh, that was a fantastic.
Alright, here we go. The push is starting. This Dynamo just trying to keep as much aim control as possible. They do get pressured by the Nautilus, and a Rainmaker shot. Oh, that. How do you not die from that?
I was doing a good job surviving. Oh my goodness.
God.
He is doing a good job.
That was. Oh, say that he dies. Oh, but it's 3. That is a wipe on the side of ink pressure.
We
are
The German crew is back, and now we have another game. We have round 2 coming up right at you. Duality Neo against System of a Splashdown. I heard neither of those, but I really do have high expectations of System of a Splashdown. Happy P90 sounds.
Oh yeah. Just spamming splashdowns with a splatter shot. Let's go.
No, actually,
But I mean,
Splashdown is not that bad. If you know how to use it,
I know.
it's not bad.
I know, and if you would have an armor, of course. I mean, if you have an armor, you're nearly safe to get splattered in splashdown, but it's still really risky. Or you just do splashdown jumps.
Yeah, Splashdown. With the P90, I don't do Splashdown jumps that often. Maybe I'm just gonna panic Splashdown in order to save it, because if you get your Splashdown denied, you always have a discount on your penalty. So it's not that big deal to get the Splashdown denied. So you can just do a jump Splashdown afterwards. So it's not that bad. But before we start the next game, we still have the round 2 giveaway for the stickers, and I think Inkling still has to pull out the winners for the first one.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, we are going to go into tower control for the giveaway. Just type in !giveaway to enter round 2 of the giveaway. And we do see a pretty aggressive comp from Duality Neo.
From both sides. I mean, Splat Brother isn't that defensive, and with a Linkser, okay. Linkser is really interesting.
The Linkser roller can be very strong. If you flick horizontally, you can get one shot plus. It's really fast. But the only issue is the vertical flip though. But nonetheless, the Duality Neo with the first push and with the first checkpoint too. Map really has to watch out for the inkjet. Almost got the direct there, and just Duality Neo still pushing towards the checkpoint 2, gets straight off, and it looks like the push is not over yet, but nonetheless Divinity Neo oh wait, actually Divinity Neo with an advantage right there.
Yeah, on 28. Well, this is really strong. This is a really good push on this map. Because if you pass the first checkpoint, it's nearly done.
Oh, yes, that's true. 23 points. It's last checkpoint. It's last checkpoint halfway done. Salty gets the jump. Okay, was really deep into crossfire from System of a Splashdown, but afterwards Salty getting the jump really is a miracle times 3 right there. Nonetheless, System of a Splashdown doing the first push.
The second.
The second?
Sorry.
It's the first push.
Yeah,
I think you meant Duality Neo, but it's actually the first push. Now the sniper really watching those towers though, so they have to watch out. Stingray is also ready to get pulled, but Tantalus saying no. But now the Stingray comes out. The tower is unoccupied because of the Stingray, but now it is safe again to enter the tower. 2v4 situation for System of a Splashdown.
Yeah. Oh, nice snipe.
But they're going to revive themselves again. 42 points, so it's not much, and now the tables have turned. The tables have been flipped from Duality Neo right there, but still the push is not over. Jumps and Ink is coming forward. The shield has been popped and the
Nice pick. Oh. That's some hot fire here.
You don't wanna joke with Dino like that. It's really insane snipe skills like that. Getting the shot missed on the Dweller though, but you can't be a good sniper each time. You can't be good sniper. It was really hard to play sniper in my opinion because you only have one shot, and if you miss that,
You're really dead.
you're really in a bad position. So I do respect the snipers at all times. Really, they do a great job on handling this kind of situation. Nonetheless, the Duality Neo. I always want to say Divinity Neo, but that would be the wrong team. Duality Neo with the second push on the second checkpoint is only touched. But not continued. Like the system of Splashdown has 1 minute left to get the lead of 22, and it really looks like Duality Neo just wants to keep mid and keep the tower away from them.
Yeah. Oh, nice snipe by Dino there. Oh shit.
Yeah, Dino's on fire right now. The snipes are just way too great to handle for system of Splashdown like that.
Yeah, these snipes are really good.
And that is really crucial for Duality Neo because now defense might be their best strategy because they got the lead, they got the first checkpoint down though, and they got the half point of the second checkpoint, so they can drive this thing home right now. But 4 people now on near tower from System of a Splashdown. The first one gets down, the second. Oh! What happened? One snuck onto the tower. Oh my god! That's the first point for Duality Neo though. That was pretty darn good. That was really good.
Yeah, I just think it was only in tower control, the S rank. Because he played like an high X player.
Yes, sir. Before we get into the next game, if I can find that, the first winner of the first round of the giveaway has been chosen. Fire1501 has won the sticker giveaway from round 1. Congratulations from behalf of the IPL. I think I can say that.
Yeah.
We have split zones on Manta Maria, and I already have flashbacks from last time Lowing I played.
Oh yeah.
Although you have to watch out if you really are in a disadvantage in Manta Maria, especially in split zones, you're gonna have a bad time because the crucial part of the map is the bunker at each side, and maybe also the street, because the street connects the shortcut and the main entrance to the zone. So if this is occupied by the opponent's team, you might have the only chance over left, but that's way too long to flank there, and the backliner could watch that easily.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, how are the teams going to play that? That is the question, and it's going to be answered now.
Yeah. So let's see what both teams have up for us.
They have a Nautilus for us, and and a remix with both sides with an armor and yeah. And I'm not gonna say suck watch, because if I say that, K-Bot will kill me. Suction bomb push on the side of Duality Neo. Nonetheless, System of a Splashdown with the first zone and the first push, and now they're gonna have an opportunity now to take home game 2 and go into an deciding game 3 now. Booyah Bomb flies into the left, gets didn't expect that one coming. Dino waiting for a good opportunity, gets gets
Use
questioned
Bomb
by
Rush.
Splat Bombs though.
Yeah, Dino's just waiting for using his Bomb Rush, but they're still going to get pressured here.
We do see pretty much Duality Neo still has some issues going forward, but in a 2v3 situation it's pretty normal because they have to go in as a team now, which can work. Tom getting the splat on the Nautilus. Will they get the KO too? It looks like the quick on the inkjet, and that is the game.
That was really quick. Quick zones KO. Oh.
That's the second game that was pretty darn quick in Splat Zones.
Yeah, it feels like the Splat Zones at the moment in this tournament will be quick.
Maybe. Nonetheless, 1-all. They all squared up, and now we're going to the deciding game 3. Waymaker. Okay, Waymaker on Anchovy. I don't want to play that.
It's a hell for Charger players. It's just a hell. Because everybody's going aggro, you get flanked that hard easily, and if you get flanked, you're just dead.
Oh, I played a tournament last month. It was a free agent tournament, and as I was playing Waymaker on Anchovy, we were pushing on the far right side. We were getting the pistons, and we went all through the piston. I was like, oh no, why? And the the most fraudulent thing is, we won that game.
Oh!
I couldn't sleep well on that night, but nonetheless we ended up winning that tournament. But
Nice
it doesn't
work.
feel right. It doesn't feel right pushing right over Anchovy.
Yeah, it's just dangerous, but if you get it, you get a lot of points, and it's nearly a safe push if everyone is going through mid.
Yeah, and the thing is, the push over white takes too long. The thing is, you can push over white and then swap over to window. That would be a good. That would be a sub good path, but all the way.
Or you play 10s.
Okay, yeah, that's also a thing. Nonetheless, Waymaker Anchovy, we are going into Silver Scrapes, the game, the point that decides not the set. What are we doing?
It's Deco 52?
Deco 50?
What?
What?
Deco 52 and the Shrine of Bow?
Deco? Whoop.
Oh, he's spamming Ray. I see the Ray spam. Oh no.
System of a Stingray right there. But nonetheless,
Oh, yeah.
Duality Neo getting first map control over the mid, which can bring them much, but it gets contested by the twice version of war. Oh, my main weapon, my former main weapon is going to get on some splats, some juicy splats. That is really good. And now a system of a splashdown with
Nice
the
knife.
first push,
The Dino.
but it gets stopped.
Yeah, and SOS still tries to put the remake and oh, he got punished.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dino
nice
with the
remake
good
flick.
snipe.
Dino shows out his flick. I see.
Dino missing 4 or 5 shots right there. Cannot get the kill, but the teammate does. Deep Hell with a good splat on that 52 deco. Inkjet, not that effective. Junk now with the push. Will they get the lead? It's not much. It's not much. They still can get it, and
They
they
got the
got
lead.
it. But the Waymaker is lost, and it gets flanked from both sides. And the Waymaker is still going.
Still getting
on-
pushed? What?
Down on 80. Down on 80 though. And now,
That's
oh,
not smart.
this way call on the white. This way call on the white. Will they push over? Will they try to push over white? That's the question. That is the question. And they actually.
yeah, they do.
That's what I meant. That's literally what I meant.
What? They're going so many. We're getting so many points.
Oh, they get through! What is this game?
Oh, to 5! Straight on to 5! And make it
White.
and it's the KO!
They won over White. I'm oh my god. I'm gonna retire as a CP player. That's wow.
Yeah, I'm ahead out here.
Yeah. German crew is over and out.
Yeah. I mean, no, I saw nobody
Oh
KOing through
God.
right entropy with Rainmaker. I saw nobody doing this. I only saw a lot of flanks, but not winning with a Rainmaker through right without a tent.
That's enough internet for me today.
Oh, fuck. But yeah, don't forget the exclamation mark giveaway for the second tickets today.
But we have to give System of a Splashdown that they got the KO over White. They got the KO over White. That is extraordinary, and I really do pull my hat for that. That is really extraordinary.
Yeah.
Respect.
Respect
from my side.
Charger for that. And
Wow.
claps for them. That was a really nice push. They defended the Rainmaker so well on the right. It was crazy.
It just came out of nowhere. It just came out of literally nowhere. That's. I was looking at the UI who's still alive, and all of a sudden they were all wiped because they pushed all the way through the white. But nonetheless, we are going to take a break and still a cool short reminder that the giveaway is still on the way. Exclamation marks giveaway for the sticker round 2.
And you are watching Low Ink September
And
2020.
And we are going to take a break. flipped from Duality Neo right there, but still the push is not over. Jumps and Ink is coming forward. The shield has been popped and the
Nice Ink! Oh. That's some hot fire here.
Yes, the Rainmaker does end up going down, but they push all the way to 39. Another nice pick by Jaden. And a very important pick right there. So the armor going down is going to play very... Oh!
In the bamboo getting that shot on the 10.
You know, I take that back. You know, the thing about Tenebrella is, like...
favorable to them than the last tower control game was.
especially on Sturgeon Shipyard. The game gets much faster, but Drift with the flank and gets the job done. Not quite, but still a good job with the Anzap. Wow,
what a flip of the script this would be for Luau to get this win here, as they get another pick. Kami getting a splashdown. The splashdown buff we got several months ago coming in clutch right there, as Kami's just going off right now, but is not going to result in a KO, but still damage done for Luau.
we
are
back
again.
The third round of LOWing Day 1 stands before us, and also before us stands following teams. Clownfish against OwO Gang. Okay, I already thought OwO would be out, but I guess not. Nonetheless, OwO Gang against Clownfish, and if I can tell you how the standings are, then we are going to see that OwO Gang got 1 win and 1 loss, and I guess because it is Swiss, the Clownfish also has 1 win and 1 loss. Yes, they have. So it's a 1-1 game. We are going to start in Clamlet Snapper Cannon. Before we start, we want to announce the 3rd round of the sticker giveaway, and we're gonna pull the winners. We already pulled the winner of the 2nd round giveaway. Deca has won it. Congratulations from our side. And we're going to jump in right into the action. Exclamation mark giveaway is the command. Here we go, and we do see a lot of interesting weapons, as for example the Blobber.
Yeah, I don't see Blobber that often, I'm honest.
Although I really do see the Blobber pretty often, even in competitive. Okay, I'm also a commentator for the German league, and there's one player that is maining the Blobber, but it is really that strong if you can handle that. Carlos, and while I was talking about Blobbers and stuff and the German league, nonetheless, the missed clam, that will hurt though, but nonetheless, now Clownfish has the chance to push it up. OwO Gang with a great first push, with a great double splat from the cape row, but it gets negotiated by the clam miss right there.
Yeah, they should have got such a nice push, but yeah, the cape row missed, sadly.
Yeah, maybe it's just gonna be an only 20 push because the capo was pretty much alone there. Falcon waiting for the jump to come in. The jump came in, but but Falcon didn't get the splat. It was the teammate. Nice inkjet kill from one of the OwO Gang. Splashdown incoming, gets the splat in the afterwards, but nonetheless, OwO Gang now scoring.
Yeah. Well, and 3 down off the side of OwO Gang here, and this is the right. Nice work by Team Clownfish here.
Yeah, Team Clownfish now has an opportunity now.
Yeah,
with the special now, and with the super clam, I think with pity clam too, gets flanked by 2 sides. One gets netted though, and the second one, that's quite contested right there.
Yeah,
and I think they won the engage. Oh, they don't! Oh my god! It's really a back and forth, it's really a battlefield right there, and Jacob with the splat, with the defending splat right now. I cannot tell what's going on right there. And the next
no.
It's a back. Oh, they got the lead!
Nice! Both power clamps in.
we really couldn't tell what happened right there. Really was a back and forth and back and forth. The Blobber yeah, the Blobber gets this good splat on one of the OwO members. Check with a good splat, and now they're trying to get some map control, although it's a bit difficult, especially with this kind of comp. With only the Soda Slusher with a special a good painting weapon, but the K-Pro, Glugas, and the Blobber, not a big painting weapon, but they still can handle the situation well because they got picks after picks after picks. Now a 2v4 situation.
Coming. He gets no picks, but he's still got a pick, and the second pick. Oh, sadly only traded by the K-Pro. Nice double pick from the K-Pro here.
And that's a wipe. That's wipe. That's wipe, and now OwO Gang has a chance to get the second push going. 54 points for Clownfish. Booyah bomb gets cracked on. Another question, and that is that's the wipe, but also the lead for the OwO Gang. And now Clownfish has to come up yet again from the depths of the lead right there. 35 points. This can sting, but we saw earlier in Clamblitz everything is possible, even in the last 30 seconds, like here right now.
Yeah.
Arva collecting clams, trying to get some map control with the K-Pro. Gets the super clam sneaking in, gets the point.
Nice.
And that's the lead taken again.
Oh, this is a really nice match. I see. This is pretty even.
In the last 30 seconds again, it's just Clamblitz. It's just Clamblitz. It's so iconic. But nonetheless, OwO Gang now with the overtime, they only have to score. They only have to score 8 points plus the 26 cooldown, which is not much. Jacob with the ball, and now Job are coming in. Jacob with the Nautilus, finding themselves into a crossfire. The defense from Jacob.
Oh! One clam! One clam! Oh no! It was the trade, not the pick!
Oh shoot! Game 1 goes to Clownfish.
That hurts, a lead of 2 points.
But it was really close. Jacob with a good push there, getting a 2v1 trade, but the trade didn't work there. From a 20 bomb, but still lost. That will sting a bit, but nonetheless,
like ranked.
A good a good motivation for Kalos to keep it up. Clamblitz might be lost, but there's always tower control and splat zones on Piranha Pit and Sheldoff Institute. So let's see what they are going to play in this kind of mode. Piranha Pit tower control is the next one.
This is a pretty interesting mode combo because you have the little block in the mid where the tower is on. You need to push the tower real good. The snipe have the opportunity to watch all sides of the tower, and stingrays are really strong here again.
Yeah, if you go to the basket position, you can always sting the entire map because it's it's maybe in Waymaker it's that long, but also in tower control and the rest of the modes. So Stingray can be a good thing, especially in tower control. But
not in
we are. Actually, in Waymaker. If you Stingray in pit, you're going to die. You're going to die.
Yep.
Except you're pushing. Then you might contribute to the objective. But yep. Nonetheless, we are going into the practical thing right now. Tower control on Piranha Pit. Clownfish leading 1-0. Let's see if any comes.
Dynamo and heavy?
Dynamo and heavy.
And undercover?
And undercover.
What?
This is going to be interesting. I've never seen undercover that often before. But with Baller though, to be fairly honest, I expected the Kenza variant if the undercover comes into play. But Baller on tower control. Well, actually, you can hop onto the tower if you use the ramp.
I am fucking confused right now. Team comp.
Vantox is having PTSD moments like that.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, OwO Gang. gets the Splashdown denied, check with the defense, and that is what I was talking about, the baller on tower control. You can get so easily pushed back from the tower with the bowler, and you cannot hop back in except you're using the ramp, but until that your bowler already popped or expired. So yeah, there's that. Nonetheless, good trade. Red avoiding the Booyah Bomb pretty closely, but Jacob sets after it.
Oh, that was unfortunate that he landed behind the splash.
Nonetheless, we have OwO Gang pushing up now. Taking the first checkpoint, cracking it on, and gets the first checkpoint down. The Stingray now coming in, and Red gets the push.
And Red died against Undercover!
And that always regenerates the shield of the Undercover, which is actually pretty weak. One Splat Bomb, and it is open again. So Falcon really has to watch out. Nonetheless, great job from OwO Gang right there. They're getting picks after picks after picks, even with that comp.
Yeah, this is confusing, but if it works, it's really strong, I see. Booyah Bomb coming in from Jacob. Jacob with the Dynamo here. Got one pick with a Booyah Bomb and got picked by the Galuga.
Adept has to watch out, Stingray plus weak. But nonetheless, tower is defended. The OwO Gang stuck at 50 points now. But nonetheless has the lead. So Stockfish, I wanted to say Stockfish, but Clownfish now has to push it up. But the Dynamo is just doing his job perfectly.
Yeah, the Dynamo is doing really good right here. He's getting pig after pig after pig.
That's really
a nice trade by the Splash and Slushy here.
It is actually a pretty good pick from the Dynamo to go with the Kansas variant with the Booyah Bomb. Falcon getting the pick.
Falcon!
And the Stingray!
What
I think that's
going on with OwO Gang right here?
Yeah, OwO Gang is pushing up. That is happening right now. And they're going to go on to the second checkpoint now. With 1:30 left, second checkpoint is through. Splashdown coming down. Booyah Bomb going up. Gets Eraa. Jacob finds the Suction Bomb, but not to win. And that might be KO if OwO stands on the tower. And yeah, they do? Question mark? No, they don't. The tower has been stolen.
Nice pick for Falcon right here.
Woo.
That was really close defense.
Yeah, that was really close, but Clownfish
I love
now.
to see it. You love to see it, standing by 2 or 1.
Yeah. But hey, it is it is generally Splatoon. Everything can happen. If they get constantly picks now, Clownfish, they can actually crack down that 2 lead from the OwO Gang.
Yeah.
So that OwO Gang should just shrug it off and say, yeah, okay, we got that game. They really have to play 100% right now, and not just, okay, we won that. But they do. Jacob with a great job.
Oh, nice pick. Oh, Jacob. Jacob is really good with Dynamo. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I would not try to push him right here.
Yeah. Nonetheless, that's the game for OwO. That's the game for the OwO Gang.
1-1, I guess. Or is it 2-0?
1-1.
1-1.
Clownfish won Clamlets with the close game. Yeah. We are going into round number, not round number 3. Yeah, we are in round number 3, but we are going into game number 3, the all-deciding game over the set. Which determines who is going to get the W into their pockets, and that will be decided at Splat Zones on Schellendorf Institute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm honest, I see some heavy splatnings here. Because that's perfectly for heavy skeletons to go on the roof.
Is a Hydra a good pick too? I mean, you can get armor and stuff. And
I think not. Because of the charge time, if you get flanked, you're basically dead with a Hydra, and with a heavy you can defend yourself. Because flanks are going to happen every time here. So,
wait a second. I have I have to make a shout out for Yucky Ducky Gaming for following the stream. Thanks for following the Inkling Performance Labs Twitch stream.
Don't forget the exclamation mark giveaway.
The IPL staff loves you. Nonetheless, yes, you were right. Don't forget the giveaway is closing soon after round 3 exclamation mark giveaway for the third round of stickers from the Inkling Performance Labs. If you want to have if you want to take a look, I'm pretty darn sure. I don't know. Maybe on the website. I don't know. But nonetheless, they're cute. They're pretty. Shell of Institute on Splat Zones.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see what we got. Double
We got a
Hydra.
Wait, double Hydra?
Wait, Clash Blaster?
No, not...
Clash Blaster?
What is happening today?
Are you kidding me? Clash Blaster?
Today, we saw an anchovy push going over white and win, and now we're seeing a Clash Blaster.
And before that, we saw Undercover Umbrella, which was not the Kansas.
Not the Kansas one. This day is cursed. This day is just cursed. And then we have the sole reason why Clash Blaster is not really my favorite weapon, because it really kills too slow and you can still get the ball through. Nonetheless, OwO Gang with the first zone and with the 2v4 situation. Okay, let's make it a 4v1 situation. Okay, let's make it a wipe.
Not gonna lie, Kalos is doing a really good spellings.
Alright, Arva with the K-Pro getting this pick too late. The ball again. Oh, the ball is
Undercover getting a triple. You would love to see it.
Is this the end? Jacob making a good job right there again. Check gets down with a trade. 10 seconds left. Red now has to do something with the Clash Blast, and this is over. This is another quick
quick Splatoon game. 2-0 for OwO Gang. 2-1 for OwO Gang. Yeah. GG to both teams, but what was going on?
This day is cursed.
Why do you pick a Clash Master on the red zone? You don't have paint. I am confused. The brain is dead.
Maybe the Clash Blasters just wanted to slay, but not paint, because you always have paint with the Tentamuscle, so it had a reason. It's not. Yeah. But there's always the K shot you can play, but nonetheless, Clash Blaster clutch falling out, and this is the set win for OwO Gang. After that close lose on Clamlets, they revived and get pretty much cool stuff on tower control and split zones. Another friendly reminder, exclamation mark giveaway, so you can enter the giveaway for round 3, which is closing down real time soon. And yeah, that's the shift for us, Fantox.
Yeah, I want to thank everyone to watch the stream right now, and I hope you're still watching, because after round 6 it is $60 eShop giveaway. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. The German duo is logging out, and you're watching OwO Inc.
massive. The wall coming out. Can they get the lead?
And they just
they do just barely. But it's not over yet. They get 2 picks right there, just enough to keep them, or are going to get the lead. Push all the way to 29, make that more. That's a double right there for iCrane. He's able to get just a little bit more, and they get the pop. Can they get the KO all the way up to 10, but just not quite enough before they
seem to be dominating mid already.
Yeah, we do see the Charger. We do see a 1-for-1. Actually, a 2-for-1 inside of.
Good double. Yeah, by Destiny here.
This might be a triple.
Might be a triple. There you go, and that's going to get them to
There we go. That is a opposing recap, and this may be a lead. We do see the missiles go out.
One more clam in here, it's over. I don't know where the Forge is, but now a power clam is formed. Even though they do get lead, they need to play defense now, because if they pop the basket, all they gotta do is throw in one clam, and Edgar was in position. I don't think a jump came in, and with 2 players coming down, they're not gonna have enough time to get, they're not gonna have enough time to get up there. So one more play, and the Forge Pro is the one who's been making all these plays at the right time. Drift getting the opportunity. One player going down, but bubbles are coming out. Are they going to pop the bubbles? They do, and it gets off 2 players. The Rainmaker is the last one. He's not going to survive that. What a play. The Forge Pro.
Alrighty, welcome back to OwO Inc. Second half of Squids is starting now. Joined by some new commentators. My name is JPEG. I'm joined by Devi. How are you doing,
Hello.
Devi?
Pretty good. Ready to see some Splatoon action this fine Saturday.
Yeah, so before we get into our 4th round match, we do have a quick giveaway to do. As far as I know, the winner will get some stickers, so that'll be a good thing to do. So get your last minute explanation point giveaway in to enter, and we'll choose real soon. Oh, waiting on that. Let's introduce who we're about to watch. We're going to be looking at Tunaverse versus Refurbish Free Ink. Two teams that are pretty loyal to low ink. Tunaverse got lower beta bracket placements last month, and then Refurbish Free Ink got mid gamma bracket. Despite being in different brackets, that they're pretty evenly matched, all things considered.
Yeah, I'd say they are. I watched Tunaverse's last set as well, and they had a pretty good set last round as well. But it looks like we're ready to go on Rainmaker Reef already.
Yeah, very quick. They definitely have their comps planned out here. As we see, Tunaverse opting for a C-Jet, really strong pick for Rainmaker. That Ray's a very popular choice, but Refurbish for Ink choosing to go for a sniper. We're already seeing that Ray out. That's why you see C-Jet. It gets Ray so quickly.
And did get a pick with it as well. And Tunaverse does have a bit more of a painting comp by the looks of it, and Refurbish for Ink has more of the pick, defense, wall kind of strategy going with them.
Yeah, both strats are totally valid. We can see Refurbish for
Ink. That double! That is a lovely double.
Getting a lot of picks, like you said, that comp's going to help him out that way. And seeing a Ray come out, it's going to be a pretty strong start for Refurbish for Ink.
We see the tent trying to get ahead to shield the Rainmaker, but Rainmaker's going for it while they could. Does get picked by Texture here. Good defense by Texture. Looking to see to pop it right now. They need to get it out of here. Refurbish Free Ink playing their defense on bridge there, making Dominus aware.
Yeah, it looks like Tunaverse is having a hard time trying to get that bridge control. That's a crucial spot to have control of it in this map. But Refurbish for Ink not really getting picked. A lot of them are doing a good job staying alive. You've seen that Ray get a couple picks on Tunaverse, but Tunaverse is going to need to get creative in managing to get some of those crucial picks to push in.
They really got to utilize their specials well here, especially when they're pushing in with the tent. That tent shield's really big when it comes to this slick part just up ahead where Refurbish is made to. If Tunaverse wants to make a really good push here, they need to find a way to work around that tent.
Yeah, tent's probably going to be real crucial later on in the match. I think that could be a big factor of who wins this match is having that tent. So Tunaverse is going to definitely want to be careful of the tent player on the side of Refurbish for Ink.
We did just see Clue there painting up a lot of stuff and getting that pick and a half. I call assist half. Which helped Tunaverse push up here as they're now in the slick part, and the Ray is coming out. Good timing for the Ray. Needs to put pressure on those two above slick there.
Ray doesn't do quite as much as they'd hope. It's going to leave the Rainmaker right there. Just in time.
Beautiful pick.
Very good job. Not substantial though. They're going to have to keep going at it. They're doing a good job keeping up the pressure.
They really are. Look, you can see 3 up are in here underneath the spawn flag here. Just keeping up pressure and all this stuff, and they have it and still going.
Problem is they didn't really
now
have
they just got like, yeah, they didn't have anything.
Special to keep it up, yeah. Refurbish screen, getting mid control back. I think they could easily take the lead back. So Tunaverse is definitely gonna have to play pretty careful, especially with this Ray coming out right now.
The Rainmaker is behind them for this Ray, but we can see the Ray's trying to get some people out of the way, possibly getting a pick. But unfortunately, Refurbish for Ink goes down 2 here.
Yeah, Tunaverse definitely adjusted the playstyle. They're doing a good job keeping the paint up, and that's going to make it really hard for Refurbish for Ink to even enter their spawn. I think that's what they want, because Refurbish for Ink, once they're in Tunaverse's spawn, that tent's just going to be smooth sailing to get an easy lead. 3 down. Oh, white on the side of Tunaverse. And two specials ready for Refurbish free in.
The K-Machine there did a really good job coming around their clothes to help pincer that CDS, which was in the way of the Rainmaker and the tent. It was a nice teamwork job there.
Yes, and that's Splashdown missiles coming in. Despite that, Tunaverse doing a great job on the defensive front.
Absolutely, we have the Rainmaker as stuck in purple ink, which is what you want. You want it to not be able to move so you can pick it off.
Yeah, 30 seconds left on the clock. I think Tunaverse just wants to play defensive. Refurbish Frame definitely using the control bridge to their advantage. However, Tunaverse, I think their map control is a big factor here.
Yep, their paint comp is proving useful here as it is stopping them from coming in. But we see Billy here is trying to come in and apply some pressure to see if that Rainmaker can push in at all. But two are already on it.
Yeah, and the Ray. They had everything locked in.
They had everything to stop that.
Yeah, great job planning ahead on the side of Tunaverse. That is a very important thing to do. Make sure your specials are ready, make sure players are in prime positions. Everything was locked in there. Not much Refurbish frame could do there.
I noticed at the end, the tent had the hammer by bridge, and they went down first. They used hammer and they immediately went down. You couldn't really see it on the stream, but you could see they used hammer and went down, and then I believe the charger went down next when it was those last few seconds of play. That was a big. I don't think the offense was quite ready for that. Tunaverse had, I think they were expecting it, but they got that hammer out like immediately, and just had their defense really strong. They became a wall, let nothing go by.
Yeah, but next up we are seeing Clan Blitz on Wahoo World. Clan Blitz it's always an interesting one. Like going from something to Rainmaker to Clan Blitz, those are like polar opposites. You really have to play these differently. So I wonder what comp changes we'll see on both these teams.
Both difference, but the one similarity is aggression. These two modes have a lot of aggression to them, but with how big the map is, like I think we're still going to see majority of the range come into play, and because the range controls the mid area for sure, and then the lower range are usually down at the bottom taking fights.
Yeah, last game we also saw a lot of Rays, but Ray's really not an option on Clan Blitz as much as it is on Rainmaker, so we'll see what kind of special takes over. Yeah.
See Tent still coming back on Refurbish, and Tunaverse has a bamboo now, even more paint. And aggression for sure. The bamboo is now up here, and it's going to be very, it applies a lot of pressure up close.
You could argue bamboo would be no backliner, but it's pretty controversial. Bamboo has a lot of range.
Back in mid, and we see that the bamboo is painting up here mid right now and applying pressure to the two members of Refurbish on the left side there, which is what you want to be doing at the start of a match for sure.
Seeing a lot of specials get ready, so soon enough we'll see some pushes happening. Bubbles not quite used to their fullest right there, instead of Refurbish green.
The tent was kind of alone in that situation where Tunaverse had two members on them, so it's a good job singling out the tent there and getting that threat out of the way, and Ben can just pick off his pro just like that.
First string not quite getting that clam in, and Tunaverse doing a good job keeping up the defense. They're having a hard time keeping that big control, but I think right now is the time to get it.
With the amount of people that they had down, it's definitely the time to take control, push up. You don't want to lose that opportunity, because if you lose that opportunity, then you have to do everything all from square one again.
Yeah, those teams definitely playing a lot safer than what we saw last game, but these teams really don't want to have a player down here. But Tunaverse here, ready for a push, not quite gonna. They do get one in, but one power clam generally isn't anything substantial.
That was a very nice defensive bubble.
Yeah, we saw heavy switch into the bubbles. Heavy Deco, I personally don't see a whole lot of Heavy Deco, but on this map mode, I do understand why they opted for it.
That wall for the bomb, that was a wonderful play by Miss Popgun there. That bomb was perfect.
Yeah, 3 down on the side of Refurbish Ring. Tunaverse doing a good job getting those quick picks, and now they're out here getting mid-control. This is what you want to see from Plan Blitz.
Really, as we see, the junior was pinning up for armor there. Armor comes out. Bucket's going in for the elbow pathway and picking off people from behind. Does get 2.
Wow, 3 down.
Awesome job by Clue here. Great flank, and now Tunaverse has the prime opportunity to go in as Refurbish is wiped and coming back in.
Bring them down to 50, about halfway through the match.
Got a bucket war there, and the Slosher here comes out on top.
Yeah, both teams still had 2 down there, so the Tunaverse definitely doing a good job keeping their 1v1s in check. Doing a good job making sure they can actually keep their 1v1s.
And they are taking the advantage of their opportunities as well. Like both teams are right now. They're pushing up as soon as people go down, and are doing what they can to score those clams. Clue here applying pressure on that clam.
Yeah, Clue's doing a great job holding their ground. Clue's been in mid, despite Tunaverse not really being around the area, but Clue's doing a good job keeping their ground, keeping the paint control in check, not letting Refurbish free ink take mid.
We see the 10th here fighting the Dualies. Does get the pick with the help of the Slosher there come down. That was nice teamwork with the Slosher coming down, helping out their fellow teammate in Carousel there.
We saw 3 specials ready on the side of Refurbish Brink, but a couple are going down, so nothing they can utilize immediately.
10th's trying to go in to push some people back, which is nice pressure, but the bubbles, ooh, a little bit out in the open there when they put the bubbles down. They didn't really have any protection as they were putting the bubbles out, which allowed them to get picked.
Yeah, I'm noticing Refurbish Frame isn't really using their specials to their fullest advantage. And you see Tunaverse here doing a good job synchronizing their specials and using them to get pushes. I think that's the biggest factor as to why Tunaverse is in the lead this game.
Yeah, I agree. You'll see Refurbish's special coming out early or in like defense, or I think a couple of them have been in a little bit of a panic as well. But it looks like they're doing a little bit of a combo here, but they didn't combo as well as they thought it would.
Yeah, didn't get enough people out and didn't really have their whole team there, so didn't really go anywhere. Yeah.
The baller had also popped the bubbles, which allowed for the bubbles, kind of like the bubbles defense that they can give, to just go away. And here comes Clue again!
Yeah, Clue really rocking that try slosh. Some
all
awesome
the blue
plays by Clue. And that'll give them the 2-0?
That'll give them the 2-0, yes.
But again, this is a playoff 3, so one more game, and if Refurbish Free wins the last game, they'll place a little bit higher in the Swiss ranking, so it's not all lost here. But we'll have
every
to see
game counts.
Yeah, every game counts. We'll have to see who comes out on top in this last game.
Tunaverse also had that double rain comp. That's really good when it comes to pushing on this map as well. It can both get people out of mid, it can get them out of one side. It controls the open areas.
Yeah, next up we are seeing Starfish main stage tower control. This map is, I think both these teams could play really well here, especially with Tunaverse's paint-oriented comp. I think with a map this cramped, it could really work out. I fully expect them to play something pretty similar here. But for Refurbish Free, what they were opting for could work here too.
Yeah, no, I can see both going back and forth. Like it has been for both games. It's been back and forth. The Reef more than the Wahoo game, but with this map being more, I guess, like closed in the middle of it, you have more action there, and it all depends if like the paint's gonna come more, if Refurbish is gonna work with that tent, if the tent comes out again, because the tent can be like a huge factor in mid there, if the team works up with that tent shield.
Yeah, starting off the last game.
Yeah, also a lot of flanking opportunities. Oh, this is different.
Oh wow.
Oh, no tent. We see double roller, a rapid, and a K machine from Refurbish. That is an interesting combo, but again, can apply a lot of pressure. Dynamos on this map are they paint control. They can be a nuisance if they get installed in a certain place.
Yeah, they're definitely picking tower control weapons, but what's most unusual is just the combo. Like you never see these 4 weapons together, but you do see these weapons in tower control.
Clue getting a bomb kill there, also getting picks off that flank, taking out the paint under the Dynamo's feet, and was able to allow Tunaverse to push there, but the flings are coming in and picking him off. That was a good pick to stop Clue there. And now we see Refurbish together, trying to get back mid control. As rain comes out from Tunaverse.
That roller going down, and that's gonna leave Tunaverse slightly in advantage. However, First Stream's doing a good job keeping an eye on those flanks. That is very important on this map mode. And looks like they're ready for a push. Seeing a couple specials come out, getting some takes here. Especially that charger going out. That's crucial. You don't want the charger here.
Absolutely. Refurbish has got a lot of control right now. And they just took out 3 from Tunaverse there as they're coming back in now.
Someone behind him, I believe.
See the zap coming in from behind.
There he is. But yeah, first frame still going in. That charger finally getting the raid is going to put a stop to this push, hopefully. Not a whole lot of picks with that raid. One does go down, I think.
Yeah, did get one, and now hoping that the other teammates can get in. But look at where the Refurbish's Dynamo is right now, just taking the ink from the street. So Tunaverse is actually having quite a difficult time trying to push in with this Dynamo taking ink control.
Yeah, paired that with Refurbish flanks. They seem to identify flanks really well, so that's going to make it really tough for Tunaverse to get in. However, it looks like they do.
Texture got a nice pick there. I believe Texture got the pick on the Dynamo, which allowed Tunaverse to move in.
Hopefully, I think Tunaverse could easily overtake the lead here, so Refurbish Freak is going to have to get creative in their defense. Oh, 3 down though, that's not looking too good for them.
Isn't too good, and they do. Tunaverse has the Ray special handy to them. Their members are jumping back in real quick. Let's see how they can hold their push. Oh, nice roller. Roller is just going all along the tower, but nice bomb by the.
Still 2 specials ready.
Yep.
Seeing the Inkstorm, maybe a Ray paired with that. Seeing another Inkstorm and a Ray. There it is. 3 specials at once. It's going to make it tough for the first frame to defend.
It is that Booyah bomb.
Blue's been a huge threat for Refurbish.
Bucket is definitely a roller threat because it takes away the paint around them. So if the bucket can get in, rollers really have to be careful and hope that they can nail their flicks in the limited amount of ink that they're given.
Yeah, Tunaverse just barely got the lead in that last push. About a minute and a half left on the clock. I think the play is just to defend, but sneaky rollers here going to make that difficult. And we saw this earlier in the game. Refurbish Frame's paint control has been actually very strong with their comp, surprisingly so.
Clue there was going in for a flank, but did get, I think, a trade there, and which was good. I was just about to say, with Tunaverse for defense, they need to keep an eye out, maybe send one out for a flank, and that's what they did. And now they're going back at the last minute of the game.
That's the interesting thing about this map. It's like one person flanking can just turn the whole map control around.
This is a big map awareness, like map that you need awareness on for sure.
Oh, just good job firing that Splashdown. However, they do get hit Yeah, after 3 down inside of Refurbish Frank, it's not looking too good.
Yeah, one-on-one. The Rapid and the Dualies. Dualies made a good choice here to back up. Still adding pressure, but keeping, like, just kiting back from the Rapid, making sure they don't get picked up.
Yeah, it's a good move, considering that Dualies still managed to keep Refurbish Frank from taking mid totally. Being threatening in that sense. But Refurbish Frank, this is their last push. Overtime, all 4 are alive. Slowly getting specials. Oh, but that Ray, that's gonna...
That Ray, yep, that's big. Clue on the other side of tower here. Clue taking over. Oh my goodness.
Okay, 1 left though.
Me too, yep.
This 1 left's gonna have to very hard there.
Oh!
Wow.
That was, wow. Just got pushed off the tower in that sense. As,
Not even a kill. Just get pushed off the tower. What a way to end it.
Yeah, got the kill right as they were getting just launched right off. That's unfortunate, but that was a very good attempt on a pushback. They were all there, they had paint control, they were getting picks. It was a very close end there.
Yeah, with that 3-0 by Tunaverse, very good plays on the side of both teams. Yeah, we saw game 1 and 3, especially Refurbish Frank, definitely showing they have a lot of potential. And like we said before, Refurbish Frank got Gamma Bracket last month, and Tunaverse got Beta Bracket. So with games that close, you can definitely tell Refurbish Frank is climbing up in the ranks. So I definitely want to see him next month.
Definitely do, and do want to say good luck to both teams for the rest of today.
Yeah, so while we wait for round 5 to begin, I believe we're going to take a short break. Looks like no announcements, so yep, we're going to take a short break while we wait for round 5 to start. We'll see you then. welcome back to Low Inc. Starting off Swiss Ride round 5. Not so fast though, we got a giveaway. If you type !giveaway in Twitch chat, you'll be entered, and then we will be drawing the winner soon for some sick IPL stickers. You don't want to miss out on the stickers, right?
They're very fancy.
Yes, I have some. I just got them. I'm a big fan. I might be biased.
No,
Okay.
that's not good.
Alright, enough of stickers. Starting off round 5 on Swiss, watching Fluorescent versus Decorous Squids. Fluorescent, a returning team as far as I'm concerned. I haven't seen Decorous Squids personally, so I'm looking forward to see what they have to offer.
A couple names look familiar off of Decorous Squids, but again, not familiar. But Fluorescent, definitely familiar. Have seen them several times before.
Already getting started in Splat Zones on Gobi Arena. Personally, I like this map, but it's
So do I.
very controversial.
You see definitely a lot of arguing going for it, but I'm also one of the people who enjoy it. It's actually my favorite map. What do we got for both comps here?
Yeah, seeing Fluorescent opt for a ballpoint, that's kind of the big standout. It's no backliner versus backliner. That's been a huge running debate in the comp community.
It really
need one. Yeah.
It all depends on how the team rolls.
Yeah, so far it's looking like Fluorescent has pretty strong control. And they're gonna have a pretty good start here, but a couple people going down the side of Decorous Squids, 2 down. That's gonna keep control on the side of Fluorescent for a little longer.
There was a nice pick on the inkjet there that Raven did, and now applying pressure on the 2 in middle here. Not getting too close. Does get a bomb pick. That's a nice bomb on his own.
Yeah, 2 down inside of Fluorescent, I think.
It's a wipe.
Oh, wipe, that's gonna be kept. The Booyah Bomb, not sure what to do there. That's always an awkward spot.
Gotta pick with it though!
No way. I didn't notice that.
Yep, gotta pick with it up in bats though. And still getting pressure here, so this is where the aggression comes in. That is a nice trade.
I was about to mention that. Yeah, the no backliner is gonna shine here. Trying to push in against a team with no backliner always proves difficult.
It does, and it can still go either way depending on how they come back in. But Fluorescent kind of struggling here, but they are coming as one, trying to figure out how to find a way in. Specials are popping out here as well. Zone has been neutralized, and Fluorescent did take it back.
Yeah, special coordination. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, Decorous Squids immediately taking back zone. Looks like Fluorescent has it for good this time, but wow,
that was a very quick back and forth there. Very quick back and forth. Now it's time for Decorous to find their way in, and the ballpoint here will have the range to be able to get some of the people off of the further corners, like on the hoops and stuff. And we see bombs coming out, paint coming out, Booyah coming out. Here's Decorous.
Armor. Yeah, lots of specials in play here. I'm noticing these teams like to really use their special smart, and that's always a tough thing to fight. Seeing a wipe on the side of Decorous Squids, gonna possibly give Fluorescent the KO. They're about that range of points here.
It is. It can be really hard to come in if Decorous can get specials in times or bombs or just any pick at all.
Yeah, especially with that ballpoint on their team. Ballpoint's gonna be a good job anchoring it. Oh wow, they gotta keep it. And that junior going down some crucial, but there was only one left on the side of Decorous Squids.
That was a pretty good fight at the end there, but Fluorescent getting the people down and shutting them down. They even did a really good job taking down Decorous's special push forward to the zone there that second time that we saw. They just shut it right down and ended up getting that wipe. And then they did it again right at the end to keep the zone for the KO.
Yeah, we saw a lot of back and forth from that match. But really what determined it is, we keep saying it, is the ballpoint really did a good job securing a defensive position for the side of Fluorescent. So, guess that answers our question. backline is not irrelevant, and that is not me being biased, I promise.
Yeah, no, it still has both ways. Like it all depends on how it works with the comp, with the players. It's all the team as well, because you need the team to allow the backline to function as well.
Yeah, next up we're looking at Humpback on Rainmaker. Quite an interesting map mode. It is tough to push on this map, I'll be honest. So we're gonna see both teams pushing, or both teams being taken to the limit here. Getting around the elbow on the right side of the map, pushing the Rainmaker, is probably one of the hardest things I've ever done in this game. I don't know.
Yeah, that is one of the harder ways, but if you have the man advantage and a couple specials to work with, it can be no problem at all. You just have to coordinate it well enough to get up that left-hand side.
And that's what I like about maps like these. You really test the team's coordination. You know, comps and stuff matter, but in the end, you have to get your specials in a timely manner, and you have to coordinate with your team. And that is easier said than done.
It really is, and with the two, like, both entryways in towards the goal on Humpback are relatively narrow, so you definitely need that paint control to be able to swim forward and make that pathway open to allow the Rainmaker to go through.
Yeah, it's a huge balancing act. Starting off game 2 in this playoff reset, looking at a Clash Blaster on the side of Decorous Squids. That's an interesting, and a Sploosh 7. We're just seeing interesting picks here, but the Sploosh 7 I kind of agree with. I do like the map control on that.
Sploosh is becoming quite the control lately on several maps with a lot of like hills or like cliff areas. It sneaks around, and once it finds its way in, it's a nuisance.
And you see their comp, and they're like, they already have a junior. What more paint could you want? Apparently a Sploosh. You've seen that ray in here. That's going to clear up the pathway a little bit. If that ray wasn't there and a Booyah Bomb, that's going to wipe out Fluorescent.
Yeah, Decorous just stayed alive during that special, dodged the ray, and just went straight forward at it, allowing to get that wipe. That was a really good and like risky play in both times, but it paid off in the end.
Yeah, still got 61 points. A pretty good point lead in the first minute of the game. Seeing the hammer come out.
And the Booyah as well, which did get 2 picks there, so now Fluorescent can just come push back in. Oh, the hammer helped get it third.
Someone, wow. That's where the Sploosh is going to shine. Being inside the base, being a total nuisance, especially with that ray coming out, getting 2 down. If they can get that pop in a timely manner, there's going to be some free points. They go down to 17.
Right now. They're in position. They're being patient here, which is a really good thing to do. Oh, that was a nice Booyah to push him back.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that is very quick, easy work to get Fluorescent out of Decorous Squids spawn. Very hard word to say.
Tongue twister. Look at this Sploosh, just doing rail jumps, putting paint down. That's an interesting tactic to do.
That's the thing with Sploosh. You don't even have to kill people. You just have to be annoying.
Yep.
You are a fast-moving nuisance. And look at him, right there, sitting in the rail, being a distraction.
Doing their job for sure, and right now Fluorescent does have the 1 down, so they're being a little more cautious. Oh, but it does get picked off by the Clash there. Good job on the Clash taking away that rail from the Sploosh.
Ooh, timely ray. They were set for a push, but that ray stopped them.
Just in time, yep. But Fluorescent 2 down now, so it's Junior and the Sploosh that have to do zoning control with their bombs.
Seeing a Booyah come out, they are set to push. Not any specials right now, but I think, if they could have kept up the pressure to stayed alive, waited for the C-Jet's ray, I think they could have pushed a little further.
Just a bit. Again, both teams are doing really well defending against each other's pushes. Because both of them are struggling getting past that kind of halfway flat point by the window there.
Yeah, not sure why Fluorescent opted to pick it up there. Maybe it was a little bit urgent. 2 minutes left on the clock, so they have time.
They definitely have time. Maybe just to put it over to make it give Decorous a hard time to go in. That hammer.
Yeah,
does
good
get
hammer
one.
trade though.
Yeah. We got 2 watching the bunker there. Booyah's trying to control them. And looking to see if he can press her out. That Splatling does succeed.
Yeah, it's the heavy seeing Decorous Squids. Using the Ray right now, a little bit interesting if they would use it there. But I think Fluorescent's in a pretty good spot to secure a defensive role. Especially with this hammer going in.
Hammer's just rolling.
That's gonna allow Sploosh just to be in a very annoying spot if they don't take him out, and they do.
They did. There was a double team there on the Sploosh, which was pretty good on them to capitalize on before the Sploosh did anything else that could cost them. Almost got the pick there before the jump, but still got him out of there.
Yeah, Decorous Squid's using a lot of specials, armor and Ray ready, along with those missiles that we saw earlier. 40 seconds left on the clock. This has to be it. Looks like
3 down. They really gotta defend here. Oh, but Decorous
lots of trades going on, and I think their siege jet did pick up the Rainmakers, so they couldn't use a Ray. That's gonna be their downfall there.
And they went two down just as they were trying to push as well, which allowed Fluorescent's already respawning people to come in and help defend right away. So that would have been pretty much a 2v4 situation.
That Ray come out, maybe. Maybe. But no. That's gonna give the win to Fluorescent.
It is. Towards the end there was one point on the overhead view you could see Fluorescent was a little scattered there when they did go down early. The 52 had come in over bunker without any support and got taken out quite early there, and then a second one got picked. I noticed that just before Decorous started to push. But they managed to recover from that, and then when Decorous went 2 down, it allowed those 2 that respawned to come in and, like I said, come and do that practically almost a 2v4 situation for defense.
Yeah, you mentioned that it made me think the first half of that game was just so organized, both teams doing a good job sticking together and making coordinated pushes, but then as the game continued, it started to get a lot more and more chaotic, and that tends to happen a lot on Humpback Rainmakers. Just gotta keep your team together.
Mm-hmm. You can't lose your focus. You just gotta remember to keep it together. If you do go down, take a second to breathe. Just refocus yourself. Think of like where are you going? What do you have to do? Communicate with each other. Figure out what you have to do to continue pushing strong throughout the rest of the match.
Yeah, next up we are going to be watching Claim Blitz on New Albacore. And again, this is a play all 3, so Decorous Squids has an opportunity to get a game, and I'll help him out in the Swiss ranking. Every game does count, so New Albacore, Claim Blitz. I mean, I don't want to sound like a broken record here, but like we just have controversial maps this set. Apparently people don't like this map. I think it's fine.
I don't honestly see the controversy with this map. Like it's a big map, yeah, it's got its advantages and disadvantages, but it works towards all the different weapons. Like in all honesty, it kind of balances them out. Especially
I think people just hate maps in general. I think that's what we're coming to.
In your favor, I'm gonna hate it.
Yeah. Looking at starting game 3. See who can secure a 3-0 or maybe a 2-1. Either way, I think this will be a good one.
Fluorescent bringing out that ballpoint, which I think is a really good choice here. And
yeah, once again, that helped him out in that zones match, game 1.
Decorous has got quite a bit of range themselves as well to deal with Fluorescent's things, and we see Fluorescent go down 1 already.
Yeah, definitely a lot more range on the sides of both teams. Fluorescent 2 down, but it's still early enough in Clan Blitz where it's not going to be a huge deal quite yet. No one has power climbs, but that's going to give Decorous Squids a nice turf advantage early on in the match.
Yeah, it's definitely big. They may have more range, but I believe Decorous does have a bit more of an aggressive play. But as I say, that's white.
Okay.
Don't know what, but that's huge. Now Fluorescent can just go in and push, and that is exactly what they're doing.
You definitely have to be careful. I looked away for about a split second, and then they were out. And here we are pushing. That's the thing about Clan Blitz. It can be such a fast mode. You have to be careful with games like this.
It's back and forth very quick, because right now we see Decorous painting up the side, getting ready to go in right away, but Fluorescent is capitalizing on that as well, saying, go away, you're not coming this way.
The Decorous Squids also, while they do have the pity claim, they need to coordinate who gets power claim. Looks like we're seeing it right here, but getting a little distracted with the picks here.
They do have 2 specials unlocked, so they just need the clams and coordination to try and get ready to push this in. And they are picking off the Fluorescent members who are coming in kind of on their own, not really around a teammate that can support them.
Seeing 2 down on the side of Fluorescent as the Duality Sculptures. Takes out a few on the far corner of the map.
Ballpoint here doing...
Go ahead.
Ballpoint there was doing a good job controlling the street from Decorous pushing in, but did a good job applying pressure though. But Fluorescent just took them down as they did. Just together there.
Yeah, Fluorescent's definitely winning a lot more of these 1v1s. That's helping them secure a nice defensive position here. And now they're slowly but surely getting that mid control back. I think they're ready for another push real soon.
Yeah, they got 1 member down there. They just need to take the chance here, see if maybe they can get another pick as they go. Ooh, Restia almost getting picked by that bomb there.
Here they go. Going in. Now watch behind you. Oh, that Look at bomb.
That!
Wow.
Booyah bomb trying to push them away, but instead they just fired bombs into, like, just where the outer edge of the Booyah was. The bombs were over in that area, which allowed them to get Fluorescent to get those 2 picks there as they moved in. Geiger's doing a good job here, wiping them once again under basket.
Yeah, not only wiping them, but immediately going for that mid control, getting clams, and they're ready for a push.
They're just going! That's what you want to do!
Despite how fast they were, Fluorescent's already respawned. They're already back for a defense. So it's gonna be tough for Decorous Squids to keep this position. We're seeing someone peeking around. Oh wow, that's pretty close.
That was really, really close there. Yet Raven had the right idea to just peek around the sponge, and the Nautilus was doing a good job acting as their bodyguard as they were throwing and staggering the clams in the basket. That was a nice play.
Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Decorous Squids. They definitely are changing up their playstyle a little bit. It's working out for them as opposed to what we saw earlier in the match. Seeing 2 down, or 3 down instead of Fluorescent, as I say that. Decorous Squids definitely playing a lot more aggressive here.
Wow. Indeed they are. They're coming in, they're taking every advantage. It's like they've figured out what Fluorescent is doing and adapting to it, so where they're putting Fluorescent in the corner.
Yeah, really, Fluorescent should be worried here. 30 seconds left on the clock.
Beautiful.
Another clam going in. And the wipe. Oh my goodness. Decorous
wonderful.
Doing a good job turning this match around.
Absolute wonderful play. With 10 seconds left, now they have to keep their ground, see if they can keep turf up, figure out which way Fluorescent is going to go in, and capitalize on it as we hit overtime.
Overtime. Oh, getting a little scattered, not quite getting their 1v1s, especially with that Nautilus in mid. That's going to be a huge threat. Decorous Squids in Fluorescent on. Wow. What a way to end it.
Yeah, Decorous came together in the middle, while unfortunately Fluorescent seemed to kind of unfold towards the end. Like, they were together at the start, they were making great pushes together, but then seemed to just split off. Like, it wasn't working. It could have been miscommunication, or just a little bit of scramble, panic. Again, go back to, you gotta make sure you're just keeping yourself in the game and with your teammates. Take a second to refocus. But Decorous definitely making a wonderful comeback push. Or making that push at the end. Even just stopping Fluorescent and just pushing at the end in overtime, of all things.
Yeah, really strong ending on the side of Decorous Squids. Despite losing the first 2 games, the last game really, it really shows that Decorous Squids is able to quickly improve. So I'm looking forward to seeing them next time if they decide to play. Before we take a break and watch our last Swiss round, I would like to mention that we are doing sticker giveaways, and we will be choosing the winner of the sticker giveaway at near the start of Swiss round 6. So go ahead and type in !giveaway, and you'll be entered into the giveaway, and we'll announce the winner in chat after our break. But until then, we're setting up round 6, so we'll see you then. Welcome back to Low Ink. We are about to start our last Swiss round for day 1. Tomorrow there will be a day 2 stream for the Top Cut Alpha bracket, so be sure to check that out if you want more Splatoon action. Before we start round 6, we are going to announce our giveaway winner soon. I believe this is our last giveaway. I could be wrong, so we'll see if I get an update on that. But go ahead and type in ! giveaway in chat, and we will be choosing a winner shortly as the first game of round 6 starts. So we are going to be watching Geek, Squid versus Tsuushin Eraa. Geek, Squid, a fan favorite, at least for the staff. Internally, we love Squid.
Even ran into him last night during League.
Oh, really?
Yep, every time. They see me all the time in League when they leave.
Yeah, both these teams are very loyal to Low Ink, so we love seeing their support. And Tsuushin Eraa, actually, the players in Tsuushin Eraa were one of the commentators earlier today, so I think that's super interesting. You go from commentating the tournament, and then you play in that tournament later, so...
Want to help the team.
He's back on the stream.
Just can't leave.
You can't escape the stream, they're here forever. But, take a look at our maps real quick. I believe we are looking at Sturgeon Shipyard Tower Control.
One of my personal favorites, I'll tell you that much.
Yes, when it comes to tower control, I do like it quite a bit.
Yes.
It definitely it's a good skill range to be in. Like, you have to be good at the game to be good at the snap. Like, there's no cheesy tactics here.
No, it's pretty much it's one of the more, I'm gonna call it more the basics. And once you get over the basics and you know how to push in, maybe get a couple flanks off, because you'll see a lot of the frontliners will thrive here if they know like primary flank routes. And just being able to coordinate really well through, especially that second checkpoint.
That's what I love about this map. Those checkpoints are in such good spots where, like, you can use your specials and they'll help out. But, like, I just like the checkpoint placement. It's a fun map to play on.
It really is, yeah. And it all depends. If you're a little scattered, it's not going to go very well. You need to be definitely together on this map.
We're talking about both these teams, though. I'm not sure what their exact placements are, but they're fairly good in the Low Ink team pool. I'll say these are two very talented teams, so I am excited to see how they face off.
Both of them are 3-2 right now in day 1.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, so middle of the pack, a little above. So yeah, both these teams are exactly where they need to be. Let's see.
Excited!
Yeah, let's see if that actually will affect their standings for day 2. Looks like they are. Yeah, these two teams are ranked 8th and 9th in Swiss at the moment. All right, so starting off tower control, Sturgeon. Kenza Glugas, that actually stood out to me.
Yep, the K Glugas, the Hero Blaster, along with a T-Tech and a Splatter Scope on the side of Tsuushin Eraa.
Yeah, Geek Squid playing a little slow, trying to get the mid control carefully.
There's never nothing wrong with that. Just be patient. Sometimes people will let the enemy come to them.
That's definitely that's totally valid topic.
Because Tsuushin Eraa went 2 down there. I'm not too sure what happened there, but they got 2 picks and they're going on the tower and going.
Ray that Ray come out, especially on that first checkpoint. Ray's pretty strong. special pick. Oh, single one.
Wow, that Ray did a huge number. Like, even if the Ray didn't get the picks, I don't know if the Ray got all of them, but there was definitely support by teammates there with that Ray out to allow the tower to move forward. That was a really good team play by Geek Squid.
Yeah, you definitely want to coordinate your specials on these checkpoints, and I was trying to say that earlier before the match, but like seriously, the checkpoints are in such good spots where like if you can coordinate your specials, it can be devastating, and we saw that earlier. It looks like Tsuushin and Eraa has an opportunity to get some map control, have a little bit of breathing room here, get their specials, and prep for another push. Popping a pretty early armor, I think they're going to opt to get immediately on the tower real soon, especially these 2 picks by these Vantox.
Yeah, I believe we have a Ray war there.
No, Vantox is the backliner. My bad. I'm sure who got this.
It was one of them. Nice wall patience there, just waiting for the right time to strike.
Ooh.
Got 2 with that. Well
Even if
played
it's a
by
trade.
Blaster. Yeah, even if it's a trade, it still works.
Hold on, that flank's going to be tough on the Charger. It looks like they identified it pretty quickly. They're going to take care of that. They're looking set to get the lead real soon. Not quite.
Not quite. No, the bombs are coming out. The Charger's zoning out that tower, and the Pro is helping out a lot here.
Hold on, Tsuushin and Eraa still has control here.
It's not done yet. They're still jumping in.
Wow.
I think that's it though.
Reminds me of Splatoon 1 stealth jump where you just constantly jump at the tower and you'd eventually get the lead. Not sure if that's gonna work here. Totally different game.
Wow.
Still really close game, and still waiting on those last checkpoints on both sides. So really, I think what it comes down to is who gets that last checkpoint first. Seeing that Ray, really good special coordination.
Ray and
earlier.
Leo.
Yes.
Nice job getting that pick on that one in the corner there, the right corner. But teammate does go down. We see the Inkjet still applying pressure, which is helping Geek Squid stall there to just keep the pressure out.
I think Geeks was just opting to play pretty
Nice
defensively. They saw a couple picks go off on the tower, but they didn't really opt to push as far forward as they did before. I think what their goal is to, for as long as they're pushing, Tsuushin and Eraa won't be able to. So as long as they keep up the pressure for these last minute and a half, and Tsuushin and Eraa will have an opportunity to take back the lead.
The Nautilus here doing a bit of a dance under the bridge there, getting that Charger. It was stuck underneath.
Yeah, not a good spot for the Charger, and it's gonna leave Tsuushin and Eraa without their backliner. But Geek Squid not really opting to push forward. Yeah, I think they're just keeping that mid control in check. Oh wow!
Nice catch. That's a wonderful trade there. Just catching that one on the edge.
It's a questionable trade. The Nautilus did lose their special, and now Tsuushin and Eraa is pushing, but
Geek Squids has that Ray. They both have Rays there.
That Ray is going to be crucial. Whoever pops that Ray first. Oh, they don't have the checkpoint 1 to use the Ray on, so I think it's going to be a little awkward to pop it.
Oh, that's a nice bomb pick there.
Just in the Ray. I think they can wait it out easily, though.
Forcing that Ray pop. This is really close. Oh, they got it.
7 seconds left. I wasn't even watching the clock. Vantox is out of there.
That was a tight moment.
Vantox gonna get that Ray as fast as he can. As Geek Squid's doing their last push. Oh, the Blaster.
The Blaster just controlled that area. They could not push up on those blasts there. That was great control. Just you can't go up the wall. You have to take the way around if you want to get to that Blaster. But there wasn't time to do so.
Yeah, really close game. And again, both these teams are very evenly matched. Looking at the Swiss rankings, so I'm not surprised, but I am very excited to see what the rest of the set has to offer.
That was only the beginning.
Yeah.
Holy.
A quick little plug to give. I've been informed we are doing one more giveaway for a $60 eShop gift card. That's insane. So type in !! giveaway. You'll be entered, and we will draw it after this set. So definitely consider doing that. All right. So next up, we are looking at Manta Maria Zones. Seeing a lot of favorite maps here, to be honest. Oh, maybe except for that last one, but we'll ignore that for now.
Manta Zones. This one is, I know for backline view, it's who's gonna get mass control, who's gonna take over the middle. But if we go from last comps, what we had two chargers, we had juniors, we had a lot of things that can definitely keep control of middle there.
Yeah, you mentioned backliners. I know Vantox on Tsuushin Eraa, a huge backline fanatic. I remember we used to commentate, we'd argue about backline weapons, because I'm the heavy player, he's the charger player. Like, who's better? But
Don't worry, I'm on your side.
I fully expect to see Vantox just...
As a Hydra Vein, I'm on your side, so...
Oh, perfect. I'm not sure what Geek Squid has to offer in terms of ranged weapons, though, to be honest. So I'm excited to see what they use here. Because again, backline is very strong here.
Backline is strong, but even if they don't have a backline as well, I've seen backline-less teams do very well on this map as well. But we see they both run a backline, one with an E-Leader and one with a remix.
Vantox using the heavy.
Woo!
I'm not gonna be in his face about it. Heavy is super good here. With the run speed, especially in the grates and mid, if you can get controlled in that spot, that is a crucial place to be in.
It really is.
Oh, gonna get flanked. Squid doing a good job of getting crucial picks in the start of the match.
Put them 3 down there. Now they get to take control of the zone and move up and pressure them out.
Again, though, I think Tsuushin Eraa has an opportunity if they can get their specials in time. Looks like Vantox is going to use that Booyah pretty early.
There is one teammate by it, but can they capitalize? They did, and Splashdown coming out the other side, they might be able to get the zone cap here. They did. They took it back.
Yeah, I like what I saw there. Despite the Booyah bomb being used when no one else had specials, I think their coordination was good enough where they knew specials were going to come by the time they Booyah bomb, and that's what got them the zone in the end.
Geek Squid coming right back here, taking Tsuushin Eraa 3 down and just flipping the board. Go in here, painting up.
Yeah, Geek Squid definitely pushing up, want to be in Tsuushin Eraa's face, and I think it's working. A little hard to tell, because I think Tsuushin Eraa is trying to flank around on the left there. You see the blaster there? Seeing the armor, I believe. I actually couldn't tell if their armor did not.
1 for 1. Ooh. 2 for 2. It was neutral. It was neutral in advantage. There was really no advantage, but we saw Tsuushin Eraa did end up taking the zone though, and getting the last picks that they needed to do so. Try coming in. Wow, quick zone take.
Wow. I think Vantox needs to back up there a little quicker. Yeah, Geek Squid, you can see that. They're an incredibly fast team. Where, like, in just the blink of an eye, they took control, they got all the picks they needed so quickly.
Yeah, even though they lost zone, they've come back in, like, they came back in together and just took it right back. It's so quick, and that's what you need to capitalize on, which is amazing.
Jack gonna get 2 picks here, that's gonna be crucial. And that Splashdown's gonna help it out. That's gonna be a wipe. Tsuushin
Eraa doing the same thing.
Wow. So evenly matched.
Blaster here gonna control the left side.
That E-Leader is gonna be trouble for Vantox being on those grates in mid. Either is a good counter to that strat. As
Speaking of which,
yeah,
and Geekswood getting the cap off of that and cornered them. That was a lovely corner. Just pushed them there. Tsuushin couldn't get out of that one. That was a tough situation to be in.
yeah, Geekswood done a good job. You can tell their coordination is just on point. It's where it needs to be. That E leader is going to make it tough for Vantox to push up a little bit.
They are 2 down. I think Vantox might be able to capitalize here with the Inkjet now coming out. It's close, but not quite.
Seeing a couple jumps in by Geek Squid, not going to be the best option as some of them go down. Seeing Kid Crow trying to get up the wall.
There we go. Trying to get some jumps in.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, nice miss to push them off.
Yeah, Toxic Mist has been slowly but surely making its way into the scene. And right here is where you definitely want to see it try and get the leader off that perch. That's crucial for Tsuushin.
Yeah, Blaster here controlling the bunker as well, trying to get people off. But, ooh, there's...
Blaster was in a good spot, but if
They were.
more teammates were there, that could have worked out a little better.
Oh, there's just trades happening everywhere. It's like, what is going on? But we see that Squid still has the zone right now. Ooh, that armor push.
Yes, these armor pushes have been really crucial for Geek Squid. But 3 seconds left. I think that's going to be victory for them.
Mm-hmm. Very back and forth. That was like, whoa. I almost can't even do for words. You're trying to just process what's all happening at once. Just very quick, very quick.
Yeah, seriously, Geek Squid really flexing their coordination here with that victory. But it is tied up 1-1. And to end off day 1, we're going to be watching the final game, which is Inkball Rainmaker, which could be the longest match ever or the shortest match ever.
Or the shortest.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, you've definitely seen this game go for where you can have the most craziest overtime push, or it's over in the snap of your fingers.
Yeah, especially on a map this small.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever's in the defending position has to be incredibly careful. Like, it could just end. One wipe and that's it.
Yep, you really gotta be aware of who's below you, because usually you'll have the front lines below your more ranged people under the stacks or the wall, whichever it needs to be. Bombs are big threats on this map. Just putting it over plat, just controlling the people around there. Anything can happen.
Before we jump into our last game of the day, I do want to quickly plug that we are giving away a $60 eShop gift card. Type in ! giveaway and we will draw this at the end of the match.
Woo!
But that's for after this match. Right now we are about to see what could possibly be the best game of the day. I think it's up there. I mean, that could have been the last 2 games, but this set has been wonderful so far.
Set's been wild. There we go.
Wow, seeing very defensively safe comps. Both teams opting for a charger.
Yeah, they're going
especially
back
on this
to,
map.
Yeah, they're kind of using what they did on the first game. Is what it looks like they're doing.
Okay, opting for a quick armor, gonna use the sides of the maps to build up that special incredibly quickly. I think armor is going to be a huge role in this game. Already popping it off. Down on side Geek Squid.
3. That's a wipe.
Oh my goodness, this could be
Holy
it.
smokes.
I think Geek Squid's gonna respawn fast enough.
Yep,
But that could have been the end.
Like I said, snap of your fingers, anything can go. But holy smokes, good job on the Nautilus there, tracking that Rainmaker. Was able to stop it and allow the team to come back in. And now they've already got almost control of mid already, pretty much do.
Yeah, Inkjet, Ink Armor.
Nice pick by the Inkjet.
Wow.
And another one!
Yeah, I think Vantox is going to sit there for most of the game.
Rain combo. Here come Geek Squids. But the one there got stuck in 2 lines of fire there as he kind of pushed up a little bit too far there.
Guessing Tsuushin and Eraa having a hard time trying to keep the paint in check, but they are doing a good job getting the pigs they need.
That looked like a collateral from the Charger.
Yeah. Vantox is an absolutely fantastic backliner. Definitely, he gets the pigs he needs. Seeing a Jet and a Ray. A little bit staggered, but that's going to keep Geek Squid in their spawn while Tsuushin and Eraa has an opportunity to get mid-control back.
Geek Squid's been really good at keeping their patience from time to time here. They seem to be a little more jumping into situations this game than they have the last 2. So once they regroup again, they can just go all out as we've seen them do.
Yeah, and this match is starting to look a little all over the place. Geek Squid desperately trying to get that mid-control, but Tsuushin and Eraa doing a good job at least slowing them down. We're seeing a Ray from the
Here
side
comes
of the
the Ray, yeah.
But they do take him out. The Rainmaker getting picks, I think. Tsuushin and Eraa doesn't have to play this quickly. But
No, they can just get the main threat out of the way and just push forward step by step here.
yeah, they're definitely playing it safe. Just put the Rainmaker in a weird spot and don't let Geek Squid have an opportunity to push.
Geek Squid here now trying to paint as Tsuushin and Eraa has a lot of control on the map. And they're still adding pressure on the right hand side. They're all there together on the same side, which I saw, and then split up a little bit there, which did work in their favor. As they got 2 down, they're still painting the plat, they're going up. Rainmaker did reset, however. Ooh, nice snipe.
I'm noticing both teams constantly having 2 down. I think one of these 2 teams needs to just get recomposed and get together. It looks like Geek Squid's doing that. Tsuushin and Eraa is also doing that, so I think things are about to get real hectic here.
The bucket's taken its time to paint. Nautilus is up here adding pressure and paint, but it is a little close, but it did use the ledge for cover, which is really good to do in this situation. Use the ledge for cover and use it to your advantage.
Yeah, the Jet doesn't quite get as many picks as they needed. And Tsuushin and Eraa still holding mid-control. With less than a minute left on the clock, it's looking pretty good for Tsuushin and Eraa. But again, 1 wipe is all it takes on the snap.
It really is, and we've seen both teams do it back and forth once already. And we see Geek Squids does have a Ray, but the bucket did just go down along with Tsuushin and Eraa's T-Tech. Armor coming out. Geek Squids are getting ready to go.
Yeah, they're all together. I think 10 seconds left on the clock. It's a crucial time to push. They have no other choice. And they have the Jet and the Ray out.
There they go.
Oh, and Tsuushin and Eraa also has a Ray. You're seeing a Ray fight and the bomb, and they lose it.
Wow.
Ooh, wow, I didn't even see that. Too much is going on.
It was quite the cluster, but Geek Squid used what they could, but that Ray and the Booyah Bomb had sealed it, and I'm not too sure what exactly got the Rainmaker, but there were a couple of Tsuushin and Eraa's players up ahead. So I think one of them got the pick or a bomb on the Rainmaker there, which just stopped it all.
Yeah. So with that will mark the end of Low Ink Day 1. So So I believe we do have the giveaway. So getting your exclamation point giveaway commands in now in chat if you want to enter a chance to win the eShop $60 gift card. Definitely want to get that. Otherwise, we are going to be looking at day 2 tomorrow, which will be viewing Alpha Bracket, which is the top 16 of both Group A and B Swiss. So I don't want to say the standings yet. A lot of matches are still in progress. But tomorrow we're definitely going to be seeing teams like Ryzen, Ravenous Raccoons, Persistence, Xanadu, Last Chance, Bunnies, Symphony, Influency. Tsuushin Eraa actually placed 7th, so I believe we'll see them tomorrow too.
Fan favorites.
I believe that is all for us today, though. So let's see who wins that giveaway. There you go in chat. And with that, I think we're going to sign off.